Ow. Jesse is a good friend of mine, and when I first got my Forester about 7 months ago, I asked him goddamn near every question I had under the sun. Just getting to know the cars, as well as now converting me to wanting to do equaling headers and big turbo and a whole bunch of shit. So this is Jesse. And Jesse's gonna do a walk around of his car, kind of explain what he has to it. And kind of a new chapter to the channel. I kind of want to do like biographies, kind of like buildographies, I guess we can call them. So this is buildography number 1.
It's a 2004 Forester XT. It started as a manual car. I bought it in 2014, completely stock. And it's been a long journey from there.
How much money have you spent on it?
A lot.
All right, moving on.
We go over all of the setups that I've had on the car in the past few years, between different motors, different turbo setups, everything. I think I've calculated it out to be just over 40.
Jesus Christ, well, time to sell my car.
But if you do it all right the first time, you won't end up like me. This car is on its 4th motor, stock, and then had some other built motors in it. So this is an IAG Stage 2.5 closed deck. It's an EJ25.
This is the Stage 2.5?
Yes.
Okay, so the Stage 2.5, for those that don't know, is the first series that gets a closed deck, correct?
Yes.
So Stage 1 and 2 are open deck, and then Stage 2.5 and up are closed deck.
Yes.
For you IAG people. Continue now.
So, it's a Stage 2.5 block. It's got stock heads, stock cams. It's got a gasket match on the exhaust side. It has Tomei equal length headers going to a Grimmspeed external wastegate setup with a Blouch 3.0 is a 3-inch inlet. It's a 10cm version on the hot side. Other than that, it's Spearco top mount intercooler.
Which you said the Spearco top mount is kind of OG rare.
Yes, it's a very old school intercooler. They don't make them anymore. Back in the day, it was the highest CFM intercooler that you could buy. So, for a top mount. The fuel is fed from a set of ID1000s on side feed conversions, side to top feed conversions, stock side feed TGVs with the flies deleted. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Braided fuel lines, Aeromotive regulator, iWire, also another great product. Always recommend iWire.
They make great products.
iWire fuel pump hardwire kit with an AEM 320 in the tank, which should be enough for E85. Not a lot going on. It's relatively simple. Mishimoto Radiator, IAG Air Oil Separator. Car's tuned on speed density. That's why I have a fully vented atmosphere blow-off valve. It made just shy of 400 on a Mustang dyno.
Let's talk about suspension and how the hell you make this thing hook up.
The car is on StopTech brakes in the front. It's a StopTech ST40 kit, the smaller of the 3 kits. Brembo's in the back. The tire setup is RE71R Potenzas. They are 235/45 18s, and they are stuck to a set of work D9Rs. They are 18 by 8.5 plus 53. There's no spacers on these. The car sits on a set of Forester specific BC coilovers with the Swift spring option, so it's 6K in the front, 8K in the back. In the rear, the car has upgraded sway bar and mounts. It's a Whiteline 24mm with Rallytech end links. It has all Whiteline polyurethane bushings in the back, so lateral links and trailing arms and all of that is all Whiteline. Cardboard subframe lockdown bolts in the back with the stock Forester subframe. The front has an STi steering rack from 2004 STi. With Whiteline steering rack mounts. It's got the Whiteline roll center adjustment kit, so it's got Whiteline ball joints and tie rod ends, and other than that, the front is pretty much stock. That is one of my favorite parts about this car, the STi steering rack. It is a huge upgrade over the factory steering rack. It's on a stock subframe for a Forester. The STi subframe has not gone in yet, and that's about it.
Why do you have Brembos in the rear and StopTechs in the front?
I got a good deal on a set of StopTech brakes for the front, and I did not do anything with the back last year. Now the car has some other things done to it, and the Brembos were part of that, so now it has rear Brembos.
What loudy boys do you have going on?
The car's not as loud as it used to be. It used to have an eBay catback. I don't have that anymore. The car now has the Tomei headers with the Grimmspeed Uppipe, Tial 44mm external wastegate, NVIDIA catless downpipe, and an NVIDIA G200 exhaust for the Forester specific.
So what's your favorite cosmetic part?
I'm gonna have to go with it's something back here. It's either the JDM rear bumper or the Freedom Mount carbon fiber midway spoiler. Another one is wiper delete. Had to go, couldn't stand it.
If you guys are on the forums, you'll know that Jesse shit all over the rear wiper.
Yes, I did.
It's because his didn't work.
It worked, I just didn't like it. So other than that, the car is pretty much cosmetically relatively stock. So it's got the bumper, the OEM spoiler, and the midwaist. In the front, it has the eBay rep front lip of what the Cody has, and the JDM hood scoop and mesh mod grill that I did like 4 years ago. That's pretty much it for exterior. We won't forget about
the Visual Auto Works, which is also repping a hat.
Yes,
but
I am.
Brendan makes these. You guys know Brendan, obviously. If you have a Subaru, you've heard of Brendan, you've seen him. He has a really cool purple bug eye. He used to have a green one, but he owns Visual Auto Works and makes these awesome window vents. And Jesse actually uses them all the time because he actually beats the shit out of his car, and he doesn't take it to the track, but next best thing. Soon, it's going to the track.
Yeah, those are another one of my favorite parts about the car.
Get that plug in there. Jesse, I feel like that's not a normal 5-speed looking shifter.
It's not. So we can talk about Driveline too. The car has a 2004 STi 6-speed transmission with everything to go with it. So it's got the STi transmission linkage, it's got the STi Driveshaft and axles, and the R180 in the back, which is why I had to do the Brembos. I had to run the STi hubs to make the R180 work without hybrid axles. So that's why that's there.
Is this a DC CD?
It is. There's no DC CD controller right now. I have one coming, but it's not here yet. And I have not.
So,
I do not feel like wiring that in when it gets here at all. So that's going to be probably a phone call with iWire, that one.
Now let's talk gauges.
So there's a couple. The important ones for me are the AEM boost and AEM wideband air fuel. So those two go in here, and then this is an oil pressure gauge for peace of mind. And then we have the Cobb access port, monitor some of the ECU stuff. The other thing I'll mention, the car has 2002 WX seats. These are bug eye seats.
Comfy as hell.
Yes, with great bolstering, actually. And it's a damned steering wheel.
Damned nice wheel.
This has been my 2004 Forester XT, completely STi swap. If you want to know any more about the car or see pictures of the car, Cody can put my Instagram somewhere in that neighborhood.
But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. And like Jesse said, I'm gonna put his Instagram here if you want to learn more about the car or have any general Subaru questions or technical stuff of how he did anything. Shoot him a message. He's really helpful and good people. So he also likes Subarus. You can tell by his shirt.
SubaruForester.org. Make forums great again.
Yes, honestly, go to the forum. They're great people there. Still on my arm. Still on my arm there. Do you have a build thread?
I do. It hasn't been updated in a while, but I can make some updates.
Jesse's gonna update
his build thread.
Right. Jesse's gonna update his build thread. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Jesse's Instagram's here, mine's here. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.